Need to know how to start planning for a Disney trip? Well, you're in luck, because we're going to talk about it right now. Hey everyone, I'm Jim Spangler, the Goofy Guy, and if you like talking about Disney and learning about Disney, then you're in the right place. Be sure you hit the subscribe button below and that bell notification icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I get asked this question a lot. How do I start planning for a Disney World trip? It's a complicated question and there are a lot of steps to take place. But really, when you break it down, it's pretty easy to get going. The first thing you need to do when planning for a Disney World trip is you need to decide to go. Now I know that may seem like a logical step, but that seems to be a big hurdle for some people because they're worried about the budget, they're worried about where they're going to stay, how long they're going to stay, when they're going to stay, all of those things. But really, the first thing you need to do is you need to decide to go, and then everything else will fall into line. The next thing I always get asked is how far ahead should I plan my Disney trip? And there's one simple answer to that. As far ahead as possible. That way, you're going to get the resort that you want, you're going to get the tickets that you want, the reservations that you want. So how far ahead is as soon as possible. Book that trip as quickly as you can. Another thing to think about when booking that trip is this going to be a trip of a lifetime, or are you going to come back? And that makes a huge difference. Not maybe necessarily in your planning about where you're going to stay or when you're going to go, but about what you're going to do. Is this going to be a morning till dusk type of trip? Are you a dawn till dusk park goer? Or are you going to show up in the morning, do a few things at the park, go resort hop in the afternoon, maybe lounge by a pool, take a nap, and then come back in the evenings? You're not worried about doing all of the things that there are to do. Because to be honest, it's impossible to do everything at Walt Disney World. You just can't do it. There's no possible way to hit every attraction at Walt Disney World and still be alive at the end. You will be exhausted and you will not be having a good time by the end of that trip. So decide, is it the trip of a lifetime or are you coming back? And here's an insider tip. A lot of people think that this is going to be a trip of a lifetime, and it ends up being a trip that they decide they're going to come back. You heard that correctly. They go to Disney, they think it's the only time they're ever going to go, and they have so much fun, and it's so relaxing and so great that they decide they're definitely going to figure out a way to come back. But at the beginning, make that choice. Trip of a lifetime, or am I coming back? The next thing I would tell you is to get a travel agent. Now, I would be the last one to tell you that you can't book a Disney trip on your own because I've done a lot of them. I have booked a lot of trips just using my own knowledge, going to the website, doing the things that I know that need to be done. But it is a lot of work. And there are travel agents out there that are fee-free. You don't have to pay them. And they will do that work for you. Also, the great thing about a travel agent is if you book a room now, and later on, there's a discount that can be applied to your reservation, the travel agent will take care of that for you. There's nothing like getting an email from your travel agent, or maybe even a call or a text that says, hey, I just saved you money on your vacation. That's awesome, right? And I didn't have to do any of that legwork. I didn't have to know any of that information, and I didn't have to plan any of that. The other great thing about having a travel agent is a travel agent has detailed knowledge of what's going on at Walt Disney World. That's what Walt Disney pays them to know. They want them to know what's going on, and they can help you get the best trip for your budget. If you have a small budget and you still want to go, great. Call a travel agent and they'll help you out. If you have a huge budget and you want to go, great. Call a travel agent and they'll help you out. On both extremes, they can help you decide what's appropriate for your vacation. What are the must-dos, and can you do them on the budget that you have? And they might even tell you a few things that you didn't think you could do, which is always great, because not everybody knows everything about Disney. I certainly don't know everything about Disney, and I don't claim to know everything about Disney. And to be honest with you, it's a lot to know. But they know, and they can help you. They will help you decide what to do, what not to do, what sounds like fun, what doesn't sound like fun, what's a great character breakfast, what's a character breakfast, all of those things. What's important to you? Is food important to you? They know all the great places to eat and can help you out with that, right? Do you have one attraction that you have to get on? Well, they can help you with that. They can help you figure out how to work the FastPass system and help you through that process. It is worth getting a travel agent. And the great thing is, there are fee-free travel agents, as I said. You don't have to pay them. Disney pays them. Awesome! Awesome! I love that. People that want to help me with my vacation and help plan it for free. Nothing better than that. So that's about, yes, that's my cat. So starting to plan a Disney vacation is not that difficult. First, decide to go. Second, decide early. Decide as far out as possible when you want to go. It's going to help you with your budget and it's going to help you with planning. Third, is it a trip of a lifetime or are you coming back? And fourth, get a travel agent. Get a fee-free travel agent to help you plan all of those things and to guide you through the process. You'll be so thankful you did, that they're doing all the heavy lifting for you. That's it for this episode of The Goofy Guy. I hope I've been a little bit of help for you in solving some Disney problems that you might be having. If you have any ideas that you want to know about, be sure to leave a comment below so that we can talk about it. Until next time, I'm Jim Spangler, The Goofy Guy, and I'll talk to you later.